Hey y'all, my name's Audra Smith. I'm an alumni of the class of 2011. I really did have to think about that for a second because I can't even fathom that it's been almost 10 years. Also, I'm apologizing in advance because I may be glancing at my notes, but that's because I don't get very much free time to myself where the house is quiet, and I want to make sure I'm saying everything that I want to say and not just rambling, because I totally have a tendency to do that when I have uninterrupted time. First and foremost though, I want to say my heart so goes out to y'all in this situation. Like, that was the number one thing that I kept thinking about when all of this started happening in March. That was just like, those poor high school seniors. Like, you just think of all these fun big events that are coming up at the end of the year or at the end of your high school career, and you like look forward to them, and just to have them robbed from you and canceled and to have minimal closure is so unfair. And can I just say that it sucks? Like, I am so sorry. But I do want to take a second and hopefully try at least to encourage you a little bit. And like I said, I'm going to be glancing a little bit, so I hope that's not too annoying. But anyways, I'm going to try my best to just make you smile for half a second. If that's all it is, you know, hopefully that's good enough for now. But my years at Kaufman Theater were some of the best, most formative years of my life. Like, I mean, obviously high school is formative because you start like a totally different person than you are when you graduate, and you graduate basically an adult going into the world. So that just is a big shift anyways. But I feel like, you know, I made lots of mistakes during that time, lots of life lessons learned, but also I had some amazing moments and friendships that were formed during that time. And I'm sure that y'all are also in similar situations, that you have tons of fun times that you can look back on already, and sweet friendships that you know will stay, or at least in 10 years from, like, I keep looking back 10 years from now, like, I'm just so blessed that, like, the group of people that I graduated with, that we even still keep in touch. Like, sure, we don't see each other often, we don't get to chat very often, but we still keep in touch and we send each other well wishes, and that's just a really cool, special bond. And I think definitely DCHS Theater breeds those kind of sweet relationships. But I just wanted to encourage you with this. When I look back on those years, it's not like the big theater banquet, the big celebratory things. It's not the big spring musical and all of that I really hold dear. It's all the small moments. You know, it's all those moments of like talking life stuff backstage and almost missing a cue, or getting ready together before opening night in the dressing rooms, or laughing about weird things that Stoll was doing. I'm sure that's a regular occurrence still. God love him. I hope he never changes. Friday night dinners we would have sometimes, or like Glee watch parties. Those are the memories and the laughs that I really hold dear and think about now almost a decade later. I cannot believe that. That is so wild. I feel so old. But those moments, the accumulation of all those little things really add up to be the big things that I hold dear now as a really boring stay-at-home mom, almost 10 years down the road. But something major I learned in my time at DCHS Theater is that it's not about the final bows or the flowers or the recognition. It's about all those messy moments, all those beautiful moments, all those real life moments, all those sweet friendships that I was able to be a part of and to develop in those years. Like, I know I could reach out to any of the people that I was in theater with, and if I needed help, they would help me, or if like I just wanted to chat, they would chat. Like, it is a very special bond, and I just want to encourage y'all that, like, those sweet, special memories, the things that you really will take with you into your next chapter, you've already done those things, and you've already made those friendships and already made those memories. And yes, it so sucks that you were robbed of these events. Like, I can't even, I'm so upset for y'all. It sucks. But I just want to encourage you that looking back, it's not the banquet that I treasure or the spring musical that I just think about all the time and am so glowy about. No, it's those fun moments, those moments when you're laughing so hard you think you're going to TT in your pants. Like, I have so many fun moments like that, or just like big life moments that I was able to celebrate with people or process through if they were hard. I think that those memories are so much more valuable than those big things that we so look forward to. But really, they're not all they're cracked up to be. I'm telling you, the little moments and those special memories are where it's at. Like, I'm old sitting over here, and those are the things that I remember most and hold on to the most. So it's okay to be sad that these big events were taken away from you. I can't even imagine how confusing and stressful that's been for you, and it is so unfair. But I just want to encourage you that in the big picture, these events won't hold a candle to the special memories that you've already made and that you already have in your heart. I went off to college as a voice major. I was in the fall opera, was trucking along as a voice major and still doing music and theater and a collegiate a cappella group, all the things. And then I met a boy. You know, it's how the story goes, isn't it? We got engaged and married, and I graduated early, changing my major. But I still use all of the things that I learned, all the technical training that I had in Kaufman Theater when my toddler daughter forcibly makes me do all the different Disney princess voices. So that's a major way that I use what I technically learned during that time. But hey, it's still being used. Like, I may not be doing it professionally, but and whether you're going off to do it professionally or going down a different road, like the things that you learn technically and those real life lessons that you learn in Kaufman Theater, you will definitely take with you. I'm telling you, somehow they'll show up, even if you're a boring old stay-at-home mom like me. And if you're lucky enough, y'all will carry your special bond with you and still be able to keep in touch 10 years later. Like, I think it's so cool that, like I said, like I could call up any of these people and just chat. And it's that bond that we've got, and that Kaufman Theater bond, it runs deep, I'm telling you. So I'm talking way too long. This is what happens when I get a moment to myself, because it does not happen very often these days. So I'm super sorry for the rambling, but I hope that you were able to take something from this. I hope that this encouraged you in any way, shape, or form. And maybe made you smile or laugh. And please somehow reach out to me and tell me the weird stuff Stoll's doing lately, because those are just my favorite stories ever. I love you, Stoll. Please don't be mad. Okay. Bye, y'all.